Looking through the lens, opinions of three friends. Looking through the lens, sometimes they don't make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Through the Lens with your boys, the Unholy Trinity. As always, we've got me, Patronus Gold. On my left is Sundew.
Not me.
Yeah. On my right is Zephyros.
It's raining.
Yes, sir. Alright, today we got a new release. A Netflix original film. Blackpink Light Up the Sky. This is, of course, a documentary. The first documentary for the Unholy Trinity. So, synopsis.
That's what you signed up for.
Record-shattering Korean girl band Blackpink tells their story and details the hard-fought journey of the dreams and trials behind their meteoric rise. We're gonna do things a bit differently.
That is, yeah.
True.
The stalagmitic rise, huh?
Yes.
Yes, mate.
That doesn't make sense, but we'll go with it.
We'll do things a bit differently this one. There will be no spoiler section, so we'll go straight into the verdict, and no acting section. All right. But speaking of like acting stuff, let me just introduce the cast. If you know the Blackpink members, they're obviously all playing them. It's a documentary. You got Jennie, Jisoo, Lisa, and Rose. Yes. The film is directed by Carolyn Suh. Yes.
I'm not sure. None of us know Korean.
There are like 100 producers, so I'm not going to mention any of them. I guess the main one is Cara Mones, I think. Cinematography is by Luke McCubry, and editing is by Peter Holmes. And I don't know, do we talk about music is by Blackpink, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's about it, yeah.
I wanted to find the name of the producer, but I cannot find the name of the producer. But I know one of them is called Joe, right?
Joe?
Sure.
Joe?
Joe.
Was it
Joe
Joe?
Mama?
Ha ha ha. Funny.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Real life,
questions, gentlemen. Sorry.
I think we'll let the actual Blackpink fan go first.
Oh, mate. Well, you see, as a Blackpink fan, apparently, well, I'm not that big of a Blackpink fan. So, I felt it was cool to see some of the, especially like the childhood stuff with in regards to the members of Blackpink and kind of like how they became the way they are. Bit of behind the scenes stuff and meeting the producer of their music. That was pretty cool. It wasn't like, in terms of like, say, other music documentaries I've seen, Taylor Swift documentary, BTS, Twice, stuff like that. There's not. I don't think it's like. It doesn't do. It doesn't give too much stuff. Like it's still. I don't know. It wasn't as, I guess, interesting as it could have been. Like I think it's like a cute, wholesome documentary for fans of Blackpink. And maybe if you're a bigger fan than me, you might appreciate it more. But to me, I'm like, yeah, it's a solid documentary. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like how the documentary was made was good. I can't really say I've seen any bad documentaries, so I don't really know how to go ahead with a first impression. But yeah, it was good, I guess.
Hell yeah.
How about the year?
So the only other music documentary I've watched is Metallica's documentary on when they made Saint Anger. And like the only good thing about that documentary, or like I guess the main spectacle of that documentary, is how funny they are being angry at each other. And they were making a shitty album called Saint Anger. But that aside, this documentary, I feel like told the story of Blackpink quite well. Told their upbringings. It explained how they became to be, what they had to go through as a K-pop trainee, and then how hard they had to work to become what they are now. But that's about it, I'd say. It was interesting,
Yes.
mostly informational.
Sounds like pretty well.
What country should be?
Unlike the Metallica documentary, it's not funny.
Or I would
So,
also like to point out something. This film was rated M for predatory animal behavior or something.
Yes,
If anyone figures out what that behavior was, please mention it in the comments because I don't really know what it was unless it was like the dog nipping Lisa's finger.
that might be it.
That might be it, but I don't know. Very strange. All right, moving on. Let's talk about so like the story writing sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I followed a pretty linear approach to a documentary. It didn't have too many like confusing like going. They didn't spend too much time in the first couple minutes talking about the current stuff before going into the history of Blackpink, I suppose. They kept it linear, kept it concise and clear.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty. It was informative as well. So there's that.
yeah, it was like paced quite well. It's a short thing, and it's a cute little short documentary, and it's good stuff. And I like the way they do like tiny bits of each member's upbringing, and yeah, I think it works quite well. So I guess like could have used a bit more drama to it, maybe like
Well,
it's
there
a bit
wasn't
too like
much drama in it. They were all happy.
maybe it's true. Maybe they're always happy, but I don't know. Okay, cinematography.
Cinematography, yes,
So
good.
I'd say that mostly it was shot well, like new footage, I guess. But they also used a lot of old footage, archival footage. I said
Yes,
they put
indeed.
that in. They got all that footage and compiled it to one compact thing. Quite alright.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Enough said.
enough
All right.
said. Good stuff.
Music. I think this is, at least to me, music is the like it's Blackpink music. I love it. Good
Yes,
stuff.
it was.
Yes.
Yeah, can't really complain about the music because it was just Blackpink at
The
the end of the
question
day.
is, gentlemen, will you be listening to Blackpink more because y'all aren't the as big Blackpink fans
If they
prior
make
to this?
better music,
Oh, damn.
Ah,
but I
Hey,
I
really
would.
like some of their
you gotta
music.
accept out. You might upset our Indonesian fan base,
Oh
mate.
no, don't worry, mates. I like their music.
All right,
I
good.
really do.
Yep.
I'm gonna tentatively say probably not, and I'm gonna get blamed for this maybe.
Just say
Just
you are a Jimin fan, therefore that is acceptable.
all right. I'll say that. What he said. Yes.
Oh
Stan,
shit.
I
Stan Jimin.
All right. So moving on from music, editing visuals. I think this
Yeah,
goes like well with what Dio was saying with cinematography, the way they compile all the archive footage and stuff, and I think they did a it was a good job. It looked nice. It
it
fit
makes
together
sense.
well. Yeah, it made sense.
Yep. All right.
All right, final verdicts. Dio.
I say this was a very informative documentary telling the early lives and the upbringing of the Blackpink members and how they become the Blackpink members they are now. The trials and tribulations they went through. The joy.
Tribulations?
Yeah, tribulation, tribulation.
the turbulence they
Yeah, the
experienced.
turbulence they went through.
Yeah.
Doggy ate finger.
Doggy ate elephant as
6
well.
out of 10.
Okay.
All right. I think this was a pretty solid documentary. I think it had the stuff that makes documentaries, like biopics. I guess that's what this is actually. It's more of a biopic. It has what makes them good. You got like we got to see their upbringing and stuff, and you understand a bit more about the band, and also a little bit of a glimpse into the K-pop industry in general. I'd say. And that was quite interesting. Though they could have gone into more stuff, but then again, I don't. That's the thing. I don't know if Blackpink's that much about Blackpink other than what we saw today. So like, yeah. Cinematography was good. Music, beautiful Blackpink in your area. And editing was great as well. So I'm feeling this is a decent 7 out of 10.
And I will say, all right, 6.5, which goes
You're
to a
gonna
grand total of 6.5 from the Unholy Trinity.
Yes, I will. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe.
Leave a like
Hit
if
that.
you stand. Who is the best to stand?
Which one is called?
Comment your bias in
Comment
the
your bias.
description.
Give a like if you like Blackpink better than BTS.
Give a like if you don't like Blackpink as well. We just want the likes.
Yes.
Also, leave a comment if you want to see more short videos like these.
Yeah.
We'd be
If this
interested to know what you
if
guys
this
do.
does well, we'll do good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff. See you
And with
guys
that, we're signing
in
out.
the next episode.
사랑해.
Sarange!
Ose hamayo.
Sus. He's sus.
Sarangeo my ass. Bye bye.
Yeah.